Many persons are born Napoleons, and most of them end in Waterloo. Many people are quite convinced that by some circumstance beyond their own control, they are formed of a superior material. There was a special quality used in assembling their personalities. They will never be able to just simply be people, because they were born to rule, to lead. Now these people are, my observation is that many of these people are about the most unfit persons I've ever known. Instead of this prejudice being an expression of a great capacity, it is simply pure egotism. They are simply self-centered and overwhelm everything around them with the importance of their own attitudes, which are not important usually. And as a result of this, a great many of these highly ambitious people become utterly frustrated. They will never be satisfied with moderate success or moderate achievement. They must go on and on to the domination of society. People of the caliber of Hitler, Mussolini, Napoleon are examples of this tremendous drive, which ends in tragedy to themselves and disaster to the world. Therefore, the individual must be very reasonable in his ambitions. You should have ambitions which are largely aspirations. You should have the aspiration to become a better person. You should have an ambition to do your job well. You have a right to assume a reasonable advancement. But the idea that you are destiny's darling is going to cause trouble in most cases. The individual is frustrated and finally very often psychotic, and this moves often into the religious field, and the individual believes in a special dispensation that has been granted to him, and as a result he becomes a nuisance to others and a disaster to himself.